The creme de la creme right here, courtesy of CNN. Will Smith responds to Jada Pinkett Smith's "Worthy" while she says they are in a beautiful place. Yeah. So we got a little video here that they put in the shit. I'm gonna play it, and I've only got a limited amount of barf bags, so you guys are gonna have to try to contain that shit somehow because I'm not cleaning a bunch of vomit off the floor. But you're gonna vomit when you see this shit. Here we go.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
Jada Pinkett Smith tells Today Show host Hoda Kotb that she and husband Will Smith have been living separate lives since 2016.
So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
The couple have been married since 1997, but have had some public rocky moments in their relationship. In 2020, the couple discussed some of their marital struggles during an episode of Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk series.
You and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided.
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
In that conversation, Jada admitted they had broken up 4 years prior due to her relationship with singer August Alsina.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, well, why it fractured, that's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying.
Their relationship made headlines amidst another controversy at the 2022 Academy Awards after Smith stormed the stage to slap Chris Rock because of a joke Rock made about Pinkett Smith being bald.
I feel like you're a straight talker.
I am.
Except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. I made a promise that there will.
Yeah, you probably made a lot of promises. We're done listening to you, Jada Pinkett. So needless to say, Jada Pinkett's a witch. She's a horrible, awful, disgusting human being. She's an outright bitch. Any woman that would parade her husband around in the national spotlight and like ridicule this nigga, like emasculate this nigga, that shit is painful to watch. I mean, she looked good for her age, I guess, but it's hard to find any beauty knowing what kind of sick, evil, twisted, sinister being that is. To just do it all with it just so calmly. Like, it was just, we were done, and, we were just, like, this is what women do. They use this euphemistic language to bury their sins. She just talk about it like it's just replacing a bedspread or some shit. Like, we're just after 2016. Just the old bedspread had to go, the new bedspread had to come in. Like, what the fuck, man? This bitch is just, this is unadulterated fucking evil, man. Like, I don't see anybody like in Jada Smith's corner who's telling her to do this. Like, what kind of good feedback is she getting from this? Like, this is awful. Let's read this article. Will Pinkett has shared his thoughts on Jada Pinkett's new memoir. The pair have been the subject of multiple headlines since Pinkett revealed last week that the pair have been separated since 2016. It's just one of the revelations in her new memoir, Worthy. Ooh, Worthy. The New York Times reported over the weekend that Smith emailed the publication in response to her book. When you've been with someone for more than half of your life, he wrote, a sort of emotional blindness sets in, and you can all too easily lose your sensitivity to their hidden nuances and subtle beauties. What? When you've been with someone for more than half your life, a sort of emotional blindness sets in, and you can all too easily lose your sensitivity to their hidden nuances and subtle beauties. On Talk Shop Live over the weekend, Pinkett Smith appeared with her mother, Adrienne Banfield Norris, and talked about her book. Norris said she wanted to clean up some of the vitriol aimed at her daughter. I just wanted to say, when you guys decided to separate, that was a decision that both of you made. You're both separated. You did not cheat on Will. Okay. Pinkett Smith. Oh no, excuse me, Pinkett. I'm not. Will Smith doesn't deserve to have his last name tacked onto somebody else's, and she doesn't deserve to still be carrying it. She's Jada Pinkett. And her husband had appeared together on an episode of her Red Table Talk in July 2020, where she confirmed she had a relationship with singer August Alsina during a rough patch in their marriage. Pinkett confirmed what her mother said. I just need people to know, okay, I did not cheat on Will Smith, no matter how sad he looked at that table. Anybody believe that? Any is any human being who is aware of this situation and how it's played out over the years believe that? Anybody believe that? So you're gonna sit here and tell me that you didn't cheat on Will Smith? You actually talked about it to his face on a recorded interview and described it as a fucking entanglement. You bitch, you filthy, rotten harlot. Like, damn, your ass is rotten to the core. You're just gonna bury all your sins under language, huh? I didn't cheat on him no matter. I didn't cheat. Nah, you had an entanglement. Is that how you convince yourself that you didn't do anything wrong? And then you got the nerve to get mad at Chris Rock for making jokes about your bald head ass. That's if that's all you got off easy. Okay, what more horse shit do we got here? Pinkett Smith, keep doing it because that's the text. Pinkett says she is now in a place of peace. I'm in a place of happiness. As far as Will, my relationship with him, we went through that long period of separation in order for us to journey separately and do some journeying together. We went through that long period of separation in order for us to journey separately and do some journeying together, okay? And it just seems as though we've come to a really, really beautiful place together. All right, so they're both delusional. To think, to, I think they might be caught in some kind of loop where they've just been bullshitting for so long. They bullshit reflexively, instinctively. Like it's not even they don't even register that they're not what they're saying is not true. They're just like, oh yeah, well, I mean, fucking yeah, man. I mean, the thing couldn't we couldn't be in a more better place, man. She fucking told everyone I had a little dick, and like she got me. I slapped Chris Rock for a woman I wasn't with, but she's got so many subtle nuances and beauties. They're so subtle. Like if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. If you blink, you'll miss it. That's how subtle it is. Yeah. During Pinkett's appearance on the On Purpose with Jay Shetty, which debuted Monday, Shetty read a letter he said was from Will Pinkett. I applaud and honor you. If I had read this book 30 years ago, I definitely would have hugged you more. I'll start now. Welcome to the Authors Club. I love you endlessly. Now go get some Merlot and take a rest. Pinkett laughed, saying, he knows I can't have no Merlot. That's beautiful. That's why I can't divorce that joker. Thinking, am I having a stroke? Like, this is like some weird hypnotist shit. Like this nigga might have hypnotized himself. He might have had little pendulous dangling stopwatch in front of him. Now this nigga just, you are so beautiful. You are just so beautiful. You know, look at you. Look at you. Yeah, you're so hot. You're so fucking hot. I love it. It's weird, dog. Like this is like some hypnotist voodoo shtick, like some type of weird shit, man. This ain't real. And making her original revelation that she and Will Pinkett had split, Pinkett told NBC's Hoda Kotb that they are still legally married. She says she made a promise that there would never be a reason for her and Will Pinkett to divorce, and I just haven't been able to break that promise. Yeah, it sounds like breaking promises, not breaking promises. Yeah, you're really good at not breaking promises. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, when you make a promise, we can rest assured that you're gonna stick to it. 11 months out of the year, the only month you won't stick to it is August. And making her original. Oh yeah, no, I read it already. Will Pinkett posted on his verified Instagram account over the weekend showing him laying down on a boat while a voiceover can be heard saying, "Fun fact about me, I can take a nap almost anywhere," as notification bells chime. The caption reads, "Notifications off." Jada Pinkett responded in the comments with laughing emojis. So yeah, this is that denial shit. This is when he sit here and act like none of this is happening. He's like, no, she cheat on me. She didn't cheat on me. She just had sex with another man who she's not married to. That's not cheating. Hey, look, sometimes, I mean, when dick comes, you got to take it or leave it. You know, you can't be mad at her for not want to leave some dick on the table. Hell, I don't even leave my dick on the table. So let me tell you, there was one time I went to work and I left my dick on the kitchen counter. Would you believe that? I got to work and I went to take a piss and Bill was in there and I'm like, Bill, you'll never guess this. I left my dick at home. He's like, huh? My wife took my dick from me. She forgot to pack my dick in my briefcase just a month ago. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Uh-huh. You fucking simp, you bitch. Will Pinkett is a bitch, which is why I will not call him Will Fresh Prince. That Will is dead. This nigga sitting up here smiling about being reduced to rubble. Your ass is particulate matter. You two are acting like nothing is happening. Jada Pinkett is profiting off the emasculation of you. And that's why neither of you deserve respect. Both of you are horrible for each other. You probably fucking deserve each other. Both of you are downright horrible for one another. Jada Pinkett's horrible for anybody. I don't know, maybe that alopecia soaked into her brain and like now she got like CTE or some shit. Like that ain't how no fucking wife supposed to behave. Talking about you got all these definitions and all this equivocation. Oh well, I left him in 2016, and when I say left, I don't mean left as in gone anywhere. I mean left as in stepped out. You know, sometimes you just step out. You're coming back, but you stepped out. Like you got to leave in order to come back. If you don't leave, how can you come back? Because you got to actually travel to a different destination in order to return to that destination. Because you can't return where you already are. So I was just stepping out, and when I stepped out, I accidentally tripped and fell on some dick, and I was like, now how did I fall on this dick? Like you just talking about it like it's just it's like painting a room in your house or something or like catching a bus or fucking cooking dinner. Like you just trying to gloss it over. Like it's nothing. That man is destroyed. That is a destroyed man. That nigga fuck erectile dysfunction. That nigga got existential dysfunction. That nigga's been destroyed by Jada Pinkett. And I know the feeling of like inviting this person into your life, and then when they finally go, even though I guess they're not really gone, but like when they finally go, you feel like a physical like you feel like you just like jumped in front of a bus or something. But the bus didn't but you was managed to hug it, and you just took the impact. Like you feel like that impact finally, it's like now the bus is reversing and taking the impact with it. Like you feel physically malaise after fucking going through that shit when it's finally over. It's almost like a bomb that's exploded, and you can see all the shrapnel everywhere, but the explosion is still occurring. Like the explosion lasts longer than the device it was contained in. So you're just sitting in the aftermath of an explosion that's already happened, and you just waiting for the residual aftermath of that explosion to finally subside. So I will never. I if this shit is gonna get burnt down, if this relationship is going to end in flames, I'm going to be the arsonist. That's my philosophy. It's just like in poker, man. Like I would in 10 situations out of 4, I want to be the guy betting and raising. I don't want to be the guy that's checking and calling. I don't give a fuck whether I got the best hand, whether I don't have the best hand, if I bet into the nuts, whatever. I need to be the nigga running the show. I need to be telling the story, and you need to be telling me whether you believe it or not. Not you telling me the story and then I react. Like I don't want to be the reactor. Bitch, you got to go. And if you say my dick little, I will I will leak your news all over there. We can make it nasty. Fuck it. I'll stoop down to your level to let you know that your level ain't somewhere you want to be with me, bitch. That's for real. In conclusion, Jada Pinkett is a demon spawn sent from the bowels of hell to inflict her terror and horror vicariously through Will Pinkett onto the rest of us. If you ever confused about what a good marriage looks like, simply do the opposite of what these people do. Because their marriage is a sham. The foundation has long since been destroyed. Their children are I think Jaden Smith's finally getting back on track from walking around looking like a depressed piece of corn. Like that motherfucker looked like dehydrated fruit. Like now he actually looked like a young man. At least in some pictures I seen. Maybe it was him, maybe it was that. Don't know. Don't give a fuck. All I know is if I was to see if Jada Pinkett sat in an Uber before I got in it, I would literally go to a plastic surgeon to have him put a new ass on my body. That's how I feel about that woman. She can fucking disappear for all I care. Forever.